What's going on? This is Donald Watch, the Weed Stock Investor. We're bringing you guys the CannTrust Holdings. Now, they're trading at $3.54 as of today. Now, if you guys have been watching the articles, they've tumbled 19%, a 2-year low. And if you were trading yesterday, you would have seen this article here on TD Ameritrade. This is what I saw. This was yesterday. They were at 387. You're going to see CannTrust Holdings shares are trading lower after Health Canada notified the company that its greenhouse facility in Ontario is not compliant with certain regulations and placed a hold on the inventory from this until the company is in compliance. This is one of the things that make the marijuana stock so volatile. You can see that they were once a $10 stock. Now, their market cap is at $546 million. Shares outstanding is $141 million. They were once one of Canada's, as you guys know, they were trading at $10 once Canada went legal. And, of course, all the stocks were up once that buy the rumor, sell the fact hit in. However, they did go back down towards $6. But however, they went back up even in March and April towards $10. Now they're at $3.54 as of today. And as you guys can see, the story is going to read: seizures due to CannTrust overall disregard for Health Canada's regulations and license systems, says Harvest Moon Research. U.S. listed shares of CannTrust tumbled 19% towards an almost 2-year low Monday, after the Canadian cannabis company said regulators had seized its cannabis after finding its growing product is unlicensed room. And if I understand, those 5 unlicensed room, Health Canada found a company growing cannabis in 5 unlicensed grow rooms from October to March, during which times its applications was pending. Health Canada has placed a hold on its inventory, which includes approximately 5,200 kilograms of dried cannabis. I'm going to put the links to the articles in the description box. For those who don't know who CannTrust is, CannTrust is based out of Ontario, Canada, founded in 2015. You can see some of the other cannabis companies out of Chronos Groups, Afria, of course, Aurora, Canopy. I'm going to show you guys this website. For those of you who watch my channel, you know that I tell you guys to check out their website first. Invest at your own risk. Do your research. Do not be too eager to jump out there and buy something. Make sure you guys do your research and wait. This is some of the products that they sell. Get kind of familiar with the products that they sell. This is some of the dry cannabis oil. Most of the websites will have an investor spot on what's going on with them. And it'll give you kind of a where they're headed, the direction they're headed. For those of you who watch my channel, I show you some of the best websites to go to for marijuana stocks, and this is one of them. New Cannabis Ventures. They're gonna say CannTrust flagged by Health Canada for cannabis production from previous unlicensed grow rooms. This is the same as the article I just showed you guys. It also just goes into just who they are, the outlook. CannTrust brings more than 40 years pharmaceutical and healthcare experience. They are branching out with 81 acres of land in British Columbia. So that's one of the things that I worried about with the Canadian. They only have, I hear, 36 million people, and California has more than that. So with the Canadian stocks, I'm kind of standoffish with the Canadian stocks because of with less people, less money than the United States. Once the United States goes federal, I think that a lot of investors are going to say, they only got 36 million people. How much money do they stand to make? So, as far as the Canadian stocks that I invest in, I make sure, are they a vertical company? Are they venturing out? And they are. I think that they're going to tumble down from 354. I think they're going to continue. I would wait If I'm you and looking to invest in CannTrust, I would wait and see how far they go down. I would think that they would go down to maybe either 340, I think at the low 325. And then I think investors are going to say, okay, let's grab them at 325. So everybody else is just waiting to see where that higher low will go. Then people will say, okay, now's the time to buy. We've seen Afria go through this with their Jamaican grow house. Once that news came out, they tumbled from $15 to $4. However, they did go back up. I think they're at about like $7 or $8. Afria is. So I think this is a wonderful buying opportunity. I think this is just temporary. But however, invest at your own risk. One of the things I also like to do is check out the Yahoo message board, see what everybody else is saying. But I am skeptical because this is all the people who invested and want to see the stock do good. And so therefore you rarely see bad mouthing of the stock, no matter what, because these people invested a lot of money and they're going to. But however, a lot of the articles are placed in here for a lot of this marijuana stock. So one of the things I want to check out in here is, what are people saying? And this is in Canadian dollars, by the way. When you see this 466, as you can see in American dollars, that's another thing. This is in American dollars. That 354, that's American. All right. So now this is some of the things that people are saying today on the Yahoo message board. This is one of the watches I had for a while. Any thoughts on what's next? It is a good buy at these levels. Also been watching this one in the same sector. So people agree with me saying it's a good buy at these levels. This situation has completed these 5 rooms in October of last year. The rooms were likely identical to other licensed rooms and very likely to produce an identical crop. Health backed up because of this cannabis boom and likely to understaffed and approve them in a timely manner. Let's see, about 4 weeks, of course, not good. Expensive, obvious. Some people saying, I hope crime buys out CannTrust with 50% premium within weeks. That's the cultivation sales going on. Los Angeles. So I like to come here and get a lot of. I'm buying 1,000 shares at this price. Somebody said, ballsy move, good luck. Just read the article. Confiscated product. $40 million lost yesterday. Wait a minute. All right, let's see. Wait a minute. Just read an article that said even if all confiscated products was destroyed, it would equal a $40 million loss. And yesterday's move is a huge overreaction. Forced to resign. Oh, a CETO. I am buying today on weakness. 16.42 million shares exchanged hands. For every seller, there's a buyer. So who bought? This hold on the pot is temporary. Why hold? They won't be releasing it back. 10 to 12 days results of government quality testing. Hold the pot. So I like to come here to the Yahoo message board, get a lot of information. Holds a lot of information. But however, this is just individual people. This isn't fact on what I'm reading off this. Some people say this. You get good. Sometimes you get bad. This is not. Somebody said I bought 1,000 shares at $8. What can I do at this point? Buy, sell, or hold? Let's see what other people, investors, are thinking. It will be forgotten in 12 months when the share price is at $6 to $7 plus. I would wait myself. I bought at $8. Was averaged down, but right now this is a holding period. Average down. Some people, when they say average down, people say buy now and just lower your average. Yeah, people say average down. Forget about it for 5 years, then check it. It'll be $5 to $50. I would buy more. So I like to see what everybody else is thinking. And somebody else said, yeah, the whole that's another issue. All marijuana stocks, May, June, July, are in the red. That's another thing to look at. What happened next? A small penalty. Investment. So somebody says a buyout ahead. So this way, go to Reddit, go to Yahoo message board. New Cannabis Ventures is 3 of the resources that I go to check out information about these marijuana stocks. Watch my channel, which is the Marijuana Stock Investor. I'm Donald Washington. You can look me up, send me a message, see what I'm thinking, see what stocks I'm looking at. I have a few friends. Shout out to my friend Justin Prince. He gives me a lot of stock information, and we talk about our stock information together on who to invest in, who not to. We both like CannTrust at this particular price. However, we're just waiting to see how far it goes down, the new higher low. Then once it gets to the higher low and investors start saying, we like this price, you're going to see it kind of bounce back up. I don't know how far back up. I don't know if they're going to see those $8 prices. But I think it's going to bounce back up. My prediction is this, that in July, I think it's going to hit maybe at the lowest 325, 340-ish. And then once investors see that, I think it's going to bounce back up to maybe like in September, October, 450, 550, and remain there for a while until like January. Anyway, I want you guys to like, comment, let me know what you think about this video. But is this a buy at 325, 350? I think it's a buy at this price. A pretty decent buy at this price for me. Invest at your own risk. Check it out. It once upon a time was a $10 stock. Like, subscribe. Leave me a comment on what you guys think so everybody else can see what you guys think. Okay? Anyway, like, subscribe, share. Peace.